Hopper capture Groot and make him lead them to his underground hideout. But the master scientist is not the meek captive he seems.
Jarva, these are my thought waves. Jarva, these are my thought waves. R12 is trying to locate the laboratory. Be careful. Prepare the prismic catapult. Use it on him.
To take over my domain.
Stupid of them to challenge your power. The reporter has paid for his treachery.
And these men shall join my slave labor battalion on the planet Ergro. Prepare a Cosmojet.
There may be a search for them, sir.
If there is, we know how to deal with it. Follow my orders.
Yes, sir.
Hopper and Bren went to meet a newspaper reporter on Mount Vulcan. Have you heard from them?
No, Mr. Walper.
Bren claims there's a mad scientist there who can run the world by push buttons. Also that he can travel to another planet by space projectile.
That would be something.
It would be the biggest thing we ever tackled. We'd have every nation in the world paying off to us. Take one of the boys and check on Hopper and Bren.
Right away, sir.
Okay. This road goes to Mount Vulcan, doesn't it?
Yeah.
A couple of our buddies went hiking there, and we haven't heard from them. There are a lot of caves up there. Maybe they crawled into one and got lost. We'll find them.
Relieved to know that you're safe, Rex. And the two men you had with you are now Dr. Groot's prisoners. Stand by. Someone is coming. Hold on.
She was sending a warning signal to the laboratory. Bring her to headquarters.
Go ahead, Rex.
Dorn is up to something. I'll tune in the RF interceptor.
I've heard that Dr. Groot is sending the two men to Ergro as slave laborers.
That'll be rough on them.
What's our next move?
We'll have to put Operation X to work. Do you remember it?
Perfectly.
That is all.
Operation X. What is that?
I don't know.
You must know. Tell me at once.
But I don't know, really.
But your father will know and can be made to tell. Lock her in a cell and meet me in the laboratory. Take him out. What is Operation X? You can hear me. I order you to tell me what Operation X is.
I can't understand what you mean.
Carlo, R4 on planet Ergo, calling Dr. Good on Earth.
Carlo? Why are you calling?
Rekoff was afraid to tell you this, but I thought you should know. The reporter, Rex Barrow, is still alive.
That's impossible. You're sure?
Positive. He has been in communication with Professor Dorn.
Go on.
They agreed to try some plan called Operation X. Rekoff has failed to force Dorn to tell what it is.
Perhaps someday I'll need a man in Rekoff's place.
I hope you will consider me, sir.
It's possible, if you continue to be of service to me.
I will, and thank you.
I'm sending 2 new men to Ergro. See that they receive the usual indoctrination and treatment.
Yes, sir. You can count on me. I must break off now. I think Rekoff is returning.
I don't understand why I can't control Dorn. Dr. Gruden mustn't know I've failed again.
Of course not. Good work, Holdren. You counteracted the effect of the hypnotic ray just in time.
Rekoff was certainly puzzled.
I must get in touch with Rex again.
I'm watching Mount Vulcan. I may be able to see the Cosmojet when it takes off.
No, it moves too fast for the human eye. But there's a slight vapor trail that you might be able to follow.
I'm watching.
Ready to blast off, sir.
I've spotted the vapor trail. Grude's Cosmojet has taken off.
Follow it into the ionosphere, then communicate with me again.
Right. For Operation X. My position, 4,000 negative, 3,300 positive.
The ray in the space idler at the proper temperature?
Yes, Professor Dorn.
Dorn, to Rex Barrow, you may proceed with Operation X.
Yes, sir.
Synchronize the space idler.
door. Snap out of it.
Hey, what's going on? Where are we? This is Rex. I'm alongside you in the atomic plane.
Open your door.
Can't take you in here, no room. Use this door night box to make yourselves invisible when you reach Earth Grove.
Okay, I know how to use it.
Meet me at the atomic plane cabin.
Right.
What's that gadget?
Hey, Brett. Forrest. I'm invisible and so are you.
Operation X. First stage accomplished.
Good work, Rex. Stand by. Release the atomic plane from control. Hold the Cosmojet on its former course.
What's this thing?
Apparatus constructed from plans given us by Dr. Judd. But it doesn't do what Judd thought it would.
Are you under hypnosis or not?
Can't you tell?
I'm expecting a Cosmojet from Earth. Prepare to guide it in. It's empty. I know that Dr. Judd sent 2 men from Earth in it. Where are they?
I have no idea.
If this is some of Dorn's scheming, you'll both pay for it.
And land near the plane cavern. But circle out and come in from the direction where the nullifier will black out the plane.
Yes, sir.
This is Rekov on the planet Ergrove, calling Dr. Judd on Earth. Come in, Doctor. Emergency.
The Cosmojet was empty. That must be part of Dorn's Operation X.
What are your orders?
Prisoners must have been taken out when the jet was in flight. Look for a strange plane. If you see it, shoot it down with a cosmic cannon.
Yes, sir. Release R-13 from her cell. Bring her to me at the cosmic cannon emplacement.
If they use the cosmic cannon, Rex and the others will be destroyed.
Perhaps the nullifier will black out the plane.
It won't work in time, now that Rekov knows a plane is coming in. Rex, they're setting up the cosmic cannon used on you. Don't land.
I must land. I haven't fuel enough to return to Earth.
Then stay in space as long as you can. I'll have to use extreme emergency methods. That's all for now.
What are you planning to do?
I'll have to risk using pure cosmonium. Reflected from Dornite metal, its infrangible ray may conceal the plane.
There's the plane. Prepare the cannon. Set the cosmic cannon. Fire!
Blacked out the plane before Rekov could blast it with the cosmic cannon. physical contact with the infrangible ray from this apparatus and the concussion from the cosmic cannon.
Hope Rex Sparrow survived it.
I'll check with him. Professor Dorn calling Rex Sparrow.
Rex Sparrow here. Go ahead, Professor.
Are you all right, Rex?
Well, as far as I can see, something shot me into space.
You're still directly above the plane cavern. Rekov can't see you. Unlock the controls and let the plane down behind the nullifier.
Okay.
Atomic plane has disappeared. But I don't think the blast from the cosmic cannon did it.
Perhaps Professor Dorn had a hand in that.
That's what I was thinking. You two stand by the cannon. You see the plane again, fire on it. Follow me. We'll investigate.
What can we do?
Stand by and try and help Rex. If we can. Bran, where are you? Over here, for the rocks. We made it. I still think it's a bad dream. What next? I'll check with Professor Dorn. Rex to Dorn. Come in, Professor.
Go ahead, Rex.
We're at the plane cavern. What next?
Try to come to the laboratory. Use the same route we took when I showed you the plane.
Right. We may have trouble getting back there. We can use that to become invisible. But what's wrong? I know. Professor Dorn told me once the stuff only lasts so long. Its energy has been used up. Then we'll have to risk it in the open. I guess so. Come on.
You go that way.
You responsible for the hard time that I've been having?
Let's go after him.
Rekov will find Rex. Can't we create a diversion or something?
We can try.
Hey, man, the guy just threw a bolt of lightning at me. We better get out of here.
Let's go.
Gun's back far, don't he?
Yeah. Here's our chance to capture Rekov. He's Crude's right-hand man up here.
We're taking over, Rekov. Lead us to the caves and no tricks.
R4 on Ergro, calling Dr. Grood on Earth. Come in, Dr. Grood. Emergency. This is Dr. Grood. Go ahead, R4. Rex Sparrow and some men from Earth have captured Rekov. They are planning to take control here.
Arm the robot men. Maintain order and control until I arrive. I will leave immediately.
There are two prowlers near the cave entrance, sir.
Drive them away.
Perhaps you could use them to trap the plotters on Erdro.
I can use only one of them. Get rid of the other.
That'd be rather difficult, sir.
Not to one of my intelligence. Observe and learn.
If
If Bren and Hopper got this far, there's no sign of them. Whew. I'll take a look in that cave.
They've separated, as I knew they would. Fire the electronic missile. One of them. Turn the hypnosis ray on him. Place him under the subconscious mind control machine. Yes. Sent you here?
My boss.
Who is he?
Ken Walford, the novelty king.
I never heard of him.
He once made slot machines before they were outlawed. He's reportedly a ruthless and ambitious man.
Does he think these great inventions of mine are like his silly toys?
No. He realizes their great value. He'd like to make a deal with you.
What has he to offer a great scientist like me?
They have quite an organization of very competent men. With their aid, you might protect your control of Earth Row.
It's an idea, Java. We could always dispose of them when they've served their purpose.
Of course, sir.
Turn on the negative ray. Bring him out of hypnosis.
Where am I? What's going on?
Your boss, Mr. Walter, sent you to make a deal with me.
That's right. How'd you know that?
I know all. Are you willing to go to my planet Ergro?
Yes.
Place the Cosmo jet on the launching platform. Now I will instruct you in our mission to Ergro.
This is their headquarters. He handles things from in here. Now I want you to meet Professor Dorn.
Hopper, you stay and watch him.
All right. Tim better stay, too. He knows the routines.
Good idea. Keep him under control.
I'll take care of him.
R10, R11. Traitors are attempting to betray our leader. We must prepare to fight for him. Come with me.
Father.
This is Professor Dorn. He's the real brain here, but he's been Groot's prisoner.
We can use him. We'll put him in charge.
It may not be that simple. Dr. Groot has a small army of robot men under his control.
With all these gadgets, how can we lose?
If we release the planet people, wouldn't they help us?
They'd be of no use. They're peaceful people who know nothing of war.
We'll make out all right without them.
I understand. But first, we must find some method of putting Dr. Groot under control.
Well, we'll handle him just like we did Rekov.
It won't be that easy.
Well, let's see some of your gadgets.
All right. Come over here.
Blast off when ready.
Yes.
Now you'll see the empire I'm building.
Yeah, sure.
This is my cosmic divisor.
Well, what does it do? It lets you be in two places at once.
What's that?
That's a signal that a Cosmo jet is on the way here from Earth. And Dr. Groot is probably in it.
Here's where we grab him.
I'll bring the jet in.
You, stand guard. Allow nobody to enter or leave.
The Cosmo jet has landed, and I'm sure Judd is in it. Follow me.
What is the meaning of this meeting?
It means that your power is broken, Dr. Judd.
It is not so easy to break my power, especially with the new alliance I have made.
That's right, Bren. The chief says we're working with group.
Looks like I was on the wrong side.
R4. Where is Rekov?
He's a prisoner in headquarters, Cave, sir.
Release him and bring him here.
Better let me go along. I've got a man down there that's mighty hard to convince.
Very well. Professor Dawn, you've betrayed my trust in you. With these others, you've caused me endless trouble. I'm going to place you and this meddlesome reporter under control for all time. Place them in the hypnosis ray cabinet.
Girl just arrived with orders from the chief. We're working with Groot from now on.
That's okay by me.
Groot wants you in the laboratory. We must lock him up first. Take him.
It's dangerous to put two men in here at once.
I'm aware of that, Professor. But the danger is to you, not to me. Of course, it will need maximum power. I trust you won't object. I'm not destroying them, but I'm finally and permanently putting them in my power.
Will Dr. Groot be able to control his new allies? Who is making use of Dorn's secret of invisibility? Next week in this theater, see the plot unfold further in To Free the Planet People, Chapter 10 of The Lost Planet. An alliance with Groot, betraying Rex and his friends. Encouraged by this, Groot decides to dispense with Rex and Dorn.
Groot wants you in the laboratory. We must lock him up first. Take him.
It's dangerous to put two men in here at once.
I'm aware of that, Professor. But the danger is to you, not to me. It will need maximum power. I trust you won't object.
Stop! You're destroying them!
No, I'm not destroying them, but I'm finally and permanently putting them in my power.
The energy I turned on has no lethal effect.
Stop the double talk. Where are they?
That's what I'm going to investigate.
Well, what happened? Can't be. It's impossible.
Where's Rekov?
He's taking the one called 10 down to the cave dungeons.
And R4, where is he?
He's placing some of your robot slaves on guard.
Let's get back to the two you put in the cabinet. What happened to them?
You wouldn't understand. I'll have to handle this.
We'll understand. If there's any handling to do, we'll do it.
While you're on my planet, you'll do as I say.
Stand guard at cave entrance 2. R6 and R8 report to me at tunnel 4.
And you know it.
Don't interfere or you'll regret it.
You talk big. Take him, Hopper. Now we'll run the show.
You fool. You're helpless to do anything unless I permit it.
You got rid of Rex and the professor. That leaves only you to handle.
What are we going to do with him?
Nothing yet. We'll need him for a while. Release Dr. Groot.
Whatever Dr. Groot orders.
I understand, Father.
What is that? Who spoke?
You wish them eliminated?
I have better plans for them. They shall receive my thorough indoctrination and then be put to work.
Oh, you don't have the right attitude, Groot. We didn't mean...
Quiet! Take them to level 5. And take R13 with you. Put her in the dungeon cave with R14. If I depended on you, all my plans would end in disaster.
I was only preparing to destroy those who would plot against you.
While you prepare, I perform.
Even when they took advantage of me, I knew that you would be invincible.
Your confidence is not misplaced, Rekov. No one will ever keep me from it.
What is it, Doctor? I can see nothing.
Through your negligence, Dorn has stolen my secret of invisibility.
You mean Professor Dorn is here in this cave?
Yes. But no matter. I'll keep him and R12 safely on Earthgrove.
You'll never be a match for you, Dr. Groot.
Then see that my orders are carried out. Have the tunnels and the entrance to every cave guarded. Professor Dorn will have to show himself eventually.
I'll see to it personally.
When that is done, report to our headquarters cave. Rekov, this is Dr. Groove. Come in, Rekov.
This is Rekov.
Hurry with the placing of the guard. Professor Dorn and R12 are still in the cave.
You deserve exactly what happened to you. You agreed to work with Rex Sparrow, but at the first opportunity, betrayed him.
Well, we were going to declare Rex Sparrow in.
You will have to do better than that. You will have plenty of time to think it over.
Why doesn't Rex get us out of here?
He will. He and Father are at work.
I'm glad someone believes in us. Don't get impatient, Tim.
I hear you, Rex. Are we supposed to see you?
I hope not. It's safer for Professor Dorn and me this way. He's gone to have a talk with our double-crossing friend.
What can we do?
I'll leave the cell door unlocked. In 5 minutes, you make your way to the cosmic cannon emplacement. Remove the trigger button and any other parts that will dismantle the gun. We don't want it used against us. You'll find headsets outside the cell door. Use them.
Then what?
You'll hear from me or Professor Dorn.
Your post. Return to your post, you'll be sent to the dungeon cave. Get back.
Invisibility and attack Professor Dorn. You think this atom propulse can do it?
It has a negative effect on visible first, so we can expect the opposite against invisibility. Keep out of the path of the energy transfer. It's deadly.
In reverse.
I don't understand what's happened. This may be some of Dorn's work.
We should be prepared to use the cosmic cannon.
Yes. Give the instructions.
Rekov to R4. Rekov to R4. Come in for instructions. Come in, R4.
Everything else. Get off your own problem.
Shut it off! Follow-up processes are being reversed.
It must be Dorn's work.
I found the answer. Bring Professor Dorn's daughter to me.
I came to tell you. She and R14 have escaped from the dungeon cave.
Find them. Bring them to me.
Them to the prison cave.
Professor Dorn's promise to free your people.
I was certain it was he who was helping us. I could not understand how it was being done.
He will explain when he arrives. There are still enemies on your planet.
We are people of peace. We will not know how to combat enemies.
Professor Dorn will prepare your people for whatever must be done.
We must catch them.
I am prepared for that.
return with Professor Dorn.
I understand.
The girl's presence here will serve our purpose. You have my orders. Make Professor Dorn appear. Obey me or I'll direct 5,000 degrees of solar heat at the girl.
Stand back, Doctor.
Take them all to Forbidden Crater. All except Professor Dorn.
I have need of his services.
Back for the tunnel.
Professor Dorn, you will accelerate this furnace. Generate to 10,000 degrees solar heat. If you have any hopes for your daughter, you will not refuse.
Found on R12.
Like the one I took from Professor Dorn.
I'll explain what they are, but do not open them.
You're a fool, Dorn. In time you'll tell me what was in those cases. Records 10,000 degrees of solar heat. Get him away from there. Dorn, I've directed the solar furnace toward the Forbidden Crater. Now I'm going to release the destroying heat rays. I've directed the solar furnace toward the Forbidden Crater. Now I'm going to release the destroying heat rays. You notice anything strange? What is it? The flames are cold. Perhaps it's something Professor Dorn has managed to do. You know what it is? He must have reversed the charge of the solar thermal furnace and created a D-thermal flame. I see. But we're still unable to get free. This mountain may cave in on us. We can be certain now that the plotters have been eliminated. I'll deactivate the solar furnace. Then we can consider the next problem. Look. They're planet men. We'll go to the palace with them. Lead the way. I'll examine the results of our victory. Go and see that the workers remain at their task.
Yes, Dr. Groot.
They were not destroyed by the flames. What does it mean? Are you responsible for this?
Yes, I must take credit.
What have you done?
I merely reversed the energizer on the solar thermal furnace. That generated a deep thermal flame which was harmless.
There'll be an accounting, Professor Dorn. You will pay for every attempt you've made to interfere with my work.
We might never have survived except for your help. You have helped us, so I sent men to assist you. We thank you.
Now we are faced with a new problem. The Ur-Grove planet people.
They are men of peace. There's nothing they'll be able to do.
You forget Rex Barrow was with them. He'll find ways to make use of them.
But the power is still in your hands, Dr. Groove.
I know that. But these problems are interfering with our work. I am delayed in reaching my ultimate goal.
There are ways to handle the Planet Men, and the plotters as well.
That's what I'm planning to do.
Perhaps we can use the other 3 Earth people that we have in the cave dungeon.
We will, at the proper time.
They can be set against Rex Barrow and the Planet Men.
I've already thought of that.
Shall I put the plan into operation?
Proceed with it. But see that you don't fail.
Step aside. I'm carrying out orders of Dr. Groove. Do you want me to report you to your leader?
Professor Dorn, come in. Are you sure this beeper's working?
Yes, Professor Dorn's instructions were to carry it at all times.
I'll try again, see if we can raise him. Professor Dorn, come in. Calling Professor Dorn, come in. I can't make contact.
Perhaps Father's left the cave and is trying to reach us.
We'll have to wait and see.
Have you Dr. Groove's permission to be out of the caves?
Of course.
I don't believe it.
I warn you not to interfere.
Go back and see Dr. Groove. If I'm wrong, I'll apologize.
Dr. Groove is willing to forgive and forget. He must want something. What is it? You can be in his good graces by bringing in R12, Rex Barrow.
Tell Good to handle his own problems.
You don't have the proper spirit, Graham. What we need is cooperation.
Maybe you're right.
Dr. Groove sounds like a right guy, and we would like to do him a favor.
Which one of you would like to discuss this with him?
I'll go.
This time we won't miss. When we get out of here, we'll take over.
Well done, R4.
This time you can keep him under your control, Dr. Groove.
Place him in the cabinet. There'll be no one to help him this time.
Agreement with your plans, Dr. Groove.
We should work together. I was certain you'd see it my way.
They will help bring R12 and the other plotters back to the caves.
Release his 2 friends and direct them to the Ergro Palace. We'll handle our end of it. Inform R12 that Professor Dorn sent you.
He won't suspect a thing.
Rekov, you will instruct them. Start at once. Release him from the cabinet. Contact R12. Inform him that you are sending 3 Earthmen to help him.
Professor Dorn calling R12. Professor Dorn calling Rex. Come in, please.
This is
Rex. Go ahead, Professor Dorn.
I'm sending Darl and his 2 friends to you. They will help carry out our plans. Do as they say. We'll contact you later with definite instructions.
We'll wait for your instructions.
That was my father.
He's released Darl and his friends. They're coming to help us.
That's strange.
What's the matter?
Professor Dorn doesn't trust Darl and his friends. I don't understand why he's sending them to help us.
Maybe they've seen the light and they're going to be good boys now.
I doubt that.
We'll wait and see what they have to say. Professor Dorn told us you were coming.
We're joining forces against Groot.
What's our next move?
We'll go somewhere and talk it over. Hopper, you stay here and keep an eye on the planet, man.
All right. Why should he?
Why? It's Dorn's idea. He seems to think that the planet people might start something.
I see.
Let's go.
Professor Dorn, you've been experimenting a lot lately. What have you been working on?
I've just completed these power units for my degravitizer. When properly activated, it will counteract the force of gravity.
Will these do the job?
They should. But as yet I've had no chance to test them. Until I do, I cannot be sure that the degravitizer will work correctly. These plans explain the operation of the degravitizer.
Which way to Groot's laboratory?
Why are we going there?
Well, I don't know. It's Dorn's idea.
That way.
Very interesting. I understand it thoroughly. This will be invaluable to me. Where are the men you sent for Rex Barrow?
They should be here by now.
Obviously, but they're not. Use the radar scope to locate them.
I thought you said this was the way to Groot's laboratory.
I was stalling Darl just like you were.
I don't get it.
Maybe not, but I think I do. You were going to take us back so that Groot could grab us.
No, I wasn't. Those were Groot's instructions. He said to bring you to the laboratory.
He didn't tell me that. He said to stand by for further instructions.
Well, those were your instructions.
But they were to come from Dorn, not from you.
That's right. He was leading us into a trap.
Oh, you're crazy.
Sometimes I feel like I am, but right now I'm not.
Let's go to a safer place and talk this over before a couple of robots pick us up.
Only one of the new men is at the palace. Rex Barrow and the others have left.
Find them. Scan the rocks outside. Perhaps they're trying to escape.
They are trying to escape.
They've all turned against me. I'll use these power units to activate the disintegrator and destroy them.
Guard him. Rekhoff also to be trapped by this machine? Will the planet men finally start an uprising? You can't afford to miss Trapped in a Cosmojet, Chapter 12 of The Lost Planet, at this theater next week. Rex and Bren form an alliance against Brood and escape from the cave. Learning this, Brood tries to destroy them using a new invention of Dorn.
Where's Ella?
What's wrong with the degravitizer?
It's all right. I'm thoroughly familiar with it. I invented it, didn't I?
Not Professor Dorn.
Turn it off! Quickly! Dr. Groot!
How'd we get up here?
Groot, do something!
Dr. Groot calling R4. Emergency. Dehypnotize Professor Dorn and bring him to the headquarters. Hurry! Turn the control to the negative beam. Hurry!
Come with me.
My degravitizer. At once.
Why should I?
Because it's also endangering your daughter and her friends.
Yes, are you all right?
Yes?
Let's check on Ella.
Say, Brent, I don't like this deal as much as I did. I told you not to be surprised no matter what happened. Maybe we've been playing on the wrong team. Yeah.
I was lost in a cloud or smoke.
Don't be surprised at anything that happens here on Ergro.
Let's check with Brennan Darl.
Right.
What do you figure caused all this?
It's my guess Grood tried to get rid of us.
Why, he wouldn't do that to Brennan and me. We were working with him.
Grood doesn't work with anybody. He uses people, then destroys them.
He's right, Darl. That happened once before when I was here.
We'd better stick together if we plan to get out of here alive.
That's right. Let's sit down and talk it over.
You misused the gravitizer because you don't understand its operation. Its rays cause the mind to believe things which were not so.
You mean I just imagined I bumped my head up there?
Yes, and I hope this will be a lesson to both of you. So leave my inventions alone.
He's right, Dr. Grood.
There is but one master here. I'll show you I can dispense with Dorn.
You will stay here until we tell you to leave. Well, how did it all start?
Tim and I were covering a routine story about a guided missile that crashed in Mount Vulcan. We found the metal fragment, but it vanished as we looked at it. That really stopped us, but we know now that Grood can do even more than that. We found a small cave. Something like super fireworks came from it. I managed to duck, but the hot stuff really gave Ted time.
You know, the same thing happened to me. It must be Grood's routine to get you into his trap.
And it worked. After we met Ella and she told us about her father, we went into the cave. That weird flickering light played on our faces. We tried to see where it came from, but its hypnotic power got us. We know now that Grood put us in a cosmojet and sent us here to Ergro. But we were in that hypnotic trance all through it. We snapped out of it just as we landed on Ergro. Rekov and a couple of his slaves took charge of us. He wasn't a very cordial reception for me. He took us to headquarters for examination. His questions showed us not only that we were to be slaves, but that our lives were in constant danger. I think you'll agree that Grood's mad with power.
I think he's mad, period.
We've been wrong, Rex. I was here before and I should have known better.
Grood's dangerous. If he can't have a thing, he'd rather destroy it than to see someone else use it.
Our boss, Ken Walper, said we'd check on Grood's inventions. Walper's all business, but he wouldn't stand for anything that threatens the safety of this world.
That's right.
Our only hope is to find Professor Doe and work with him. He's the one guy that can beat Grood.
You can count us in.
Call in all the robot men. Arm them. If Dorn wants war, he shall have it.
I'll do it, sir. I heard the order, R4. Attention, all guards. Allow no one to enter or leave the caves. Be alert for a hostile party. They must be captured.
Oh, we'll never find my father now.
Maybe we will. I got an idea. Come on.
Should attack. We must try and hold him off until our friends get here.
If they can.
Now we'll get headsets for you and Ella. To the laboratory. See what Professor Dorn is up to.
Aren't you wrong in trusting him?
Of course I'm not wrong. Stop questioning my orders.
work, Rex. I knew you'd help. Put him in the hypnosis cabinet. Place Dr. Groot and Rekoff under arrest and bring them here. We'll put them in a Cosmo jet and send them away.
Can't Groot countermand that order?
No. I've adjusted R4's headset so that no other orders can be received. He'll obey only the last one he got.
We must send the Earth people away to the strange craft they have invented. Then we shall again live in peace.
All right, step back. All of you.
We mean no harm.
Send the strange craft away and may it never return. Hold it.
Stop it! He wrecked the Cosmo jet. And us with it.
For the Red Planet. Who's ever at the controls on Ergo means to destroy us. Our speed is in excess of 10,000.
Dr. Groot, can't you get control?
The remote controls on Ergo are locked. All these controls are frozen. What will happen to us? In the area of space known as the exosphere, there is a band of heat known as the thermosphere. We will pass through it.
Will it slow us down?
No. The heat may melt the Cosmojet.
That's a cheerful thought.
But before we reach the thermosphere, our jet may fall into a permanent pattern of rotation about the sun.
How long will that go on?
If we're swung into that rotation, we'll continue on that course forever.
We'll destroy
destroy these controls so that no Earth rocket will ever land on Ergo again.
Don't do it.
Our friends on the Cosmojet.
They will be doomed. All who have invaded our planet are doomed.
No, don't do it.
Law, please listen.
The Earthmen have made slaves of us.
Dr. Grood made slaves of my father and all our friends.
They worked with him.
They were forced to. All those that he brought from Earth he made into slaves.
They could resist him.
They're trying to. When they overthrow Dr. Grood, Ergo will be yours.
What my daughter says is true. You've sent 2 innocent people to destruction.
I will trust you, Professor Dorn. If I have put innocent men in danger, you must try to save them. Let them go.
We're turning. We're retracing our course.
We're headed back toward Ergo.
Bringing the Cosmojet back to Ergo.
You must be ready to make prisoners of Dr. Grood and Rekov.
I'll be ready.
We've made captives of our 3 friends in the laboratory. They should be released.
I'll order it.
And tell my assistant to dehypnotize R4.
Reversing the energy force to bring Robot 4 out of the spell.
Law, this is Professor Dorn. The Cosmojet has arrived. Bring your men to the landing platform.
Professor Dorn has brought us back safely.
Rex, I feared we would be too late. It was Ella who convinced Law that you must be saved.
We'll get around to thanking you for a lot of things, Ella.
And I hope this is the beginning of the end of Grood's evil plans.
You and your people will regret this. I'll be free. And when I am, I'll not enslave you. I'll destroy your entire civilization.
You two will stand guard. Let none enter the cell unless sent by me.
Dr. Grood's power will not be broken until his laboratory on Earth is taken over.
Well, most of us are familiar with it. That can be done.
Our most important task is to appropriate all his available stores of cosmonium.
In your hands, that would give us final control over Dr. Grood.
To carry out our plan, 1 or 2 of us must return to Earth.
I'll go.
You can count me in on that.
We'll make the flight in your atomic plane, Professor.
You will have to make captive with Dr. Grood's Earth assistant.
That's Jarva. It'll be a pleasure.
The sooner our work is accomplished, the safer it's going to be for everyone on Earth.
Let's take off at once.
I'm ready.
Alden has recharged the plane's atomic power plant. Is that correct?
Yes, it's been recharged and tested.
Let's get underway, Darrell.
taking off from her growth.
R4 to Dr. Grood.
R4 to Dr. Grood.
This is Dr. Grood. Proceed, R4.
R12 and Earthman Dahl have just taken off for return to Earth planet.
What are their plans?
They're planning to take over your laboratory on Mount Vulcan.
Can you get us out of here?
No, it is too closely watched.
Then listen. Professor Dorn has a small apparatus for producing invisibility.
What he calls the infrangible ray?
Yes, that's it. Find it and bring it to me.
I understand.
Have you contacted the robot men?
I was awaiting your instructions.
They're to be assembled later. All of them are to be dehypnotized.
Something unusual happened while you were in headquarters cave.
What was it?
One of the planet men entered. As he walked across the cave, he suddenly disappeared from sight.
It doesn't seem possible that anyone could vanish. This case is closed.
When we land, I want to talk to my boss, Ken Walker. I know he'll be able to help us.
We need someone to take charge after we capture Grood's Mount Vulcan headquarters.
Walker's our man.
Dr. Grood on Earth Grove. Come in, Dr. Grood. This is Jarva. Emergency.
Jarva calling from Earth Laboratory. Come in, Dr. Grood.
Don't answer under any circumstances.
Calling Dr. Grood on Earth Grove. Come in, Dr. Grood. This is Jarva. Emergency.
Attacked by cosmic bursts.
That knife took us out of range.
Whoever's using us for a target won't dare use the cosmic power too near Earth. Directional finders could pick up the source.
The arm Brent told us is on the level. I really got into a space projectile with Grood, and we blasted off.
Were you able to make a deal with him for his gadgets?
I thought I had, but I soon found out that you can't do business with him.
He'll destroy anyone who tries to stand his way.
That's right. Our lives were in danger, so we teamed up with Rex and Professor Dorn.
Seems to me this ought to be reported to the authorities.
I tried that, but they said they weren't buying any science fiction.
If this Grood character is as sharp as you say, can he be taken?
I think so. Professor Dorn is really the brains. He can beat Grood at any phase of science.
Well, you should know. Go ahead with your job. Take over his Earth headquarters.
Right. Let me pass. This is food for the prisoner. Your leader sent it.
plan for world domination.
Let's take a look at it and see what we're up against.
Ella, will you find your father and tell him about this?
Right away.
They're in a state of suspended animation.
Will they remain that way?
Until I release. Now I'll send a message to Jarva.
This is Jarva. I've been trying to contact you, Dr. Grood.
I've no time to explain the delay. R-12 and Darl are planning to attack you.
I saw the plane through the stelloscope.
Allow them to come within range, then use the cosmic projector on them. I want them taken alive.
I understand.
When you've done that, contact me by Astra Radio. Use only the fractional frequency cycle so that no one can tune in on us.
Yes, sir.
Don't fail, Jarva. This is most vital.
In a moment, they'll be released from suspended animation. They'll not even be aware that anything has happened.
Fine. I'll join Tim and Brent at once and study the Grood master plan.
I can proceed with our next step.
Yes. And prepare the cosmic cannon for action in case we need it. Ella, you go with Alden.
The entrance to the cave behind is covered.
What's that? A hidden spring. Over there's the trick door.
That sounds like a train. Could be. But it is.
Will Grood be able to regain control of Ergro? What will cause this attack on Grood's Earth headquarters? Don't fail to see In the Grip of the Dethermo Ray, Chapter 14 of The Lost Planet, at this theater next week. Escape and plot to regain control of Ergro. On Earth, Rex and Darl make their first move toward capturing Grood's headquarters.
The entrance to the cave behind is covered. What's that? A hidden spring. Over there's the trick door.
like a train. Couldn't be. But it is. What was it? It must have been one of Groot's illusions.
He couldn't have hoped to destroy us with an illusion.
No, but he might have figured on scaring us half to death.
Keep your eyes closed.
Yeah, I remember. That light hypnotizes you.
We'll fake it.
Dr. Groot will be glad to welcome you again to Earthgrove. Come this way. Stupid of you to pretend hypnosis. Now you're under the control of Dr. Groot's dethermal ray. It freezes the brain only. Calling Dr. Groot on the planet Earthgrove. Jarva calling Dr. Groot.
Dr. Groot. Go ahead, Jarva.
I have two prisoners under the thermoray.
Who are they?
The reporter R12 and the man we know as Darl.
Well done, Jarva. You will instruct Darl to contact his employer, Ken Wolfer, by the electronic induction telephone. Wolfer is dangerous to me and must also be brought under control.
Yes, sir. Is that all?
No. You will then send the three of them to Earthgrove in a Cosmojet. That is all.
Very well, sir.
Speaking.
This is Darl.
Oh, Darl, did you get control of Groot's hideout? What's the matter? Can't you hear me?
Tell him you're all right, but you need help.
I'm all right, but I need help.
Well, how do I get in there?
Through the hermit shack on Mount Vulcan. There's an opening in the rear wall, behind the cupboard.
Tell him you'll meet him in a tunnel and bring him here.
I will meet you in a tunnel and bring you here.
Okay, I'm on my way.
Assemble all the guards. Take the Earth people to the palace and keep them there. By force if necessary.
Very well, sir.
It's time I put an end to an impossible situation. I could get along without Professor Dorn.
I'd like to get this cannon working again in case we need it.
Yeah.
You hide. I'll see what they're up to.
Come with us.
Where are you taking me?
To the Planet Palace. Everyone must go there.
The robot men are taking everybody to the palace.
Groot must have escaped and is giving them orders.
Perhaps Rex will come soon with help.
Until he does, we must submit and let Groot make the moves. I'll go with Ella. You assemble the small emergency kit of Dornite and stand by here.
What's up?
I don't know.
Planet men don't seem to know either. Now I shall dictate my terms of submission to the nations of the world.
Are you sure this is the right time?
Why not? I have everything under full control here, just as Jarva has on Earth.
Run head-on into one of Groot's gadgets.
Take Mr. Walker over to Mighty Thermoray.
Nobody's taking Ken Walper anywhere.
You'll soon find you're entirely in my power.
That's where you're wrong, Shorty. I've heard a lot about you and your fancy gimmicks that'll do everything. But here's one of mine that can stop them. Okay, I'll stop. You bring these two out of their trance or whatever it is.
Got here okay.
It's a good thing I did. Let's look over these gadgets.
We'd better put him under control first. He's liable to turn it off and send us flying through the air.
All right, good idea. Cook for a while. Show me some of these gimmicks. What's this?
Judd calls it a radar scope. With this, he can see anything fairly close by, even through rocks or walls. Take a look. It's probably set on the cave where you met Darrell. This is the gadget with which Judd can read your subconscious mind. He found out all about you from Darwin.
This is the stellar scope. It can reach almost anything in space.
Hey, what's that?
It's Groot trying to call here from Earthgrove.
Let him try. We'll call him when we're ready. Say, he ought to be done by now.
Dr. Grood calling Jarva on the planet Earth. Come in, Jarva. Why doesn't Jarva answer me?
Perhaps he's busy, Holdren.
He has nothing to do but wait for my call. I'll find out what he's up to. I'll synchronize the fluoro ray with the stellar scope. Activate the fluoro ray. Hypnotized Jarva and taken control of my Earth headquarters. I must hear what they're plotting. Cut the cosmonium power booster into the Orion circuit.
You two take off for Earthgrove anytime you want.
We'll use Dorn's atomic plane.
Why not a Cosmojet?
Because Groot could take remote control of it and destroy it.
What about you? Well, don't worry about me. I can handle that guy. If he gets tough, I'll put him back in the cooker.
Let's see if we can find some cosmonium power units. They might come in handy.
The fools. Do they think I can't destroy their atomic plane also? Is there a Cosmojet on the launching platform?
Yes, sir.
Then put that neutron detonator in it. I'll adjust the remote control firing device.
You, too.
I'm afraid so.
Rex Barrow calling Professor Dorn.
9.14. Blast off the Cosmojet.
I wanted to find out what the situation is in Earthgrove before we land.
I wonder why Dorn doesn't answer.
Detonator.
There's a guided missile heading right for us.
It's one of Groot's Cosmojets.
It's going to ram us.
Groot must have known we were coming.
That means he's in control again.
That'll make it tough to land. I'll try again to contact Professor Dorn. Rex Barrow calling Professor Dorn. Come in, Professor.
That removes two of my most dangerous enemies. Now we'll get rid of the rest, and I'll send the world my ultimatum.
Rex Barrow calling Professor Dorn.
This is Alden. Come in, Rex.
Where are you?
I'm in the rocks near the plane cavern.
It's a safe course to land.
Yes, come in on the beam behind the nullifier. It's been activated and will conceal you.
Good work, Holdren. See you soon.
Situation here. Not so good. Groot has everybody except me locked up in the palace grounds. Zombie robots are everywhere. Well, that puts it squarely up to us. Professor Dorn told me to prepare an emergency kit. Here it is. All I found was a Dornite box and a dehypnotizer.
What do you mean, all? You've got just what it takes to turn the tables on Groot and his whole outfit. Hold this. Carl, here's what we'll do. First, I'll prepare a supercharge for my cosmic cannon. Then I'll fire its orders as a warning of what is to come.
There are still many people here who are your enemies. Wouldn't it be wiser to dispose of them first?
Of course. I had that in mind. Place the cosmic cannon so that it will fire into the palace cave. Then stand by it and await my orders.
Yes, sir.
You want to be free? Will you help us free the others?
What about this headset receiver?
Dorn showed me how to fix these things. Put it on. I can't harm you now. Come on. See what R4 is doing with the cosmic cannon.
R4 is setting up the cosmic cannon as you ordered.
Check the location. We must be sure it will blast the palace cave.
The location is perfect, sir. The cosmic projectile will blast the palace cave.
Good. R4 will wait for my command to fire. You want to be free?
We must work for the leader or be punished.
Snap out of it. Don't you want to return to Earth?
Such a thought is treason. You are an enemy of the leader.
Alden, calling Rex Sparrow. Come in, Rex. Emergency.
Sorry I had to do that, but we couldn't take a chance on him giving the alarm.
His mind's been affected by constant hypnosis.
Maybe we'll have better luck with the next one. Let's go. I don't know, but Alden's keeping an eye on him. I'll get in touch with him.
Alden, calling Rex. Come in, Rex. Emergency.
This is Rex. I'm at the palace.
Dr. Groot is going to fire a blast from the cosmic cannon into the palace cave.
I'm going after it.
No use, Rex. It's suicide to try.
There's no other choice. Get everyone out of here.
There's no safe place to go.
I've got to try.
I'm with you, Rex.
Hasn't R4 aimed the cannon yet?
He's given me no sign, sir.
have brought a couple of those reps.
Fine time to think of that.
The cosmic cannon is primed and aimed, sir.
Check your calibrations carefully. You must not miss.
Yes, sir.
We'll have to jump them. I'll take R4. You handle the robots.
Let's get away from the cannon.
They're being attacked.
The cannon is aimed. I can fire it from here. Pressing them in.
The cannon was fired, but it wasn't aimed at us.
And Rick stuck to it.
What was it?
I think it's the dawn of freedom for you and your people. Stay here while we investigate.
We've got work to do. Let's go.
Come on.
You betrayed us. I set the cosmic cannon as you ordered, but they changed the direction and the control. They've escaped from the palace and are coming after us. The cannon blast has nullified all cosmic power. We must get back to Earth at once. One of you must remain to blast off the Cosmojet.
I'm sure R4 will be pleased to stay.
Yes, I'll stay.
That blast sure took care of headquarters.
It sure did.
Blast off.
You've sent Dr. Groove and Rekov into infinity.
I know it, and I'm going to make sure they stay there.
Dr. Groove and Rekov have been sent into space. They'll stay there forever.
I heard what you said. It's a cruel fate, but perhaps a just one.
Are we going to be able to leave here with Groot's apparatus destroyed?
We still have the atomic plane and enough power to operate it.
If Whopper still has control of Groot's Earth headquarters, we'll be okay.
4 of us should leave at once on the first trip. The rest can complete the demolition of Groot's apparatus.
Then we can return the planet to Law and his people.
Rex, you make the first trip.
All right. Tim, Bren, and Darrell can come along.
Well, you better start at once.
Java, where are you?
What's wrong, Ken?
That Jarva character disappeared. He must have come to and used some gadget.
You've destroyed the greatest scientist the world ever knew. Now I'll destroy you.
We didn't destroy him, Jarva. He was projected into space by an assistant who betrayed him.
Then I shall join him. You may go, but do so quickly.
Come on, before he changes his mind.
Let's get out of here. That's what Jarva meant.
There goes $1 billion worth of gadgets.
We still have Dorn's atomic plane. It's worth a fortune.
Yes, if Dorn doesn't forget to bring along his secret fuel.
He won't. Where's Tim?
Hey, Tim! Tim! Here I am!
What happened?
I don't know. I guess I'm still a little gadget happy. Let's get out of here.